Peace. When I was younger, I started to do a lot of studying and research and started looking at things in a different point of view. So naturally, I wanted to share these things with my friends and family and stuff like that. A lot of the times, when I would have these conversations with family members and friends, they didn't share the same viewpoint that I shared. So then what would happen is debates would come into play, and there would be a back and forth, and I felt like, I had to stand on what I believed in, and my goal was to make that family member or that friend see the way that I see things. And fast forward to now, I strive my best to avoid any type of conversation that could potentially lead to a debate. And this is why. At the end of the day, we all have our own point of view. And even if I feel something is right, and it can be it can be backed by research or something along those lines, just because that I'm fact based and I can point it and say, hey, this is where it is and this is where I got it from, or so on and so forth. That doesn't mean that the person that I'm debating with or persons that I'm debating with are still going to believe the information that I'm presenting them with. And it takes you personally in your heart to recognize what is being presented to you as fact and for you to accept it. So just keep that in mind whenever you are debating or arguing or something along those natures. And I know that those types of conversations can be helpful in growth because there's some resistance there and stuff like that. I'm just saying that I don't engage in those types of conversations, not because I'm scared of, changing my point of view, or I'm scared that the person might have a better understanding of the information that we're talking about. I just don't want to sit there and waste time and energy, and then at the end of the conversation, we still neither one of us has been to see the other person's point of view. So, with that being said, just keep that in mind. When you're talking to somebody, they're going to have their own point of view, and you can't always make them see the way that you're seeing things. And just because you feel like you're right doesn't mean that everybody else is going to see it that way. So, peace.